Hi there, it's me, Kita, for my weekly gentle chat. Hope all of you are well. There's a person I follow, Amanda Ellis. She's a UK channeler of Metatron, and she always says, "Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are." And I guess that's a good idea, as I don't know when you're watching me. And of course, if you're watching me from the other side of the world, your time is a bit different than mine. So there we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. In any case, it also is a question of time. I'm actually recording this early in the morning, and sometimes I do this in the afternoon and sometimes in the late afternoon. And I realize now that all of us have different timings, different rhythms, different moments, if you like, when we're ready to do something, and sometimes when we're not quite so ready to do something. So, that in and of itself brings me into the whole idea of dimension. That if I'm in a different time zone and I'm in a different moment, or even if I'm in a different season than you are, then there is some aspect of dimensional shifting going on. My view, my perspective of what's going on here for me, that it's cold, that winter's coming, and that it's morning, is completely different maybe from you, where your season is summer or spring, or that you are watching this in the afternoon or the evening. That being said, as I've said, or as I've just been thinking, this idea of shifting, of time shifting, is also dimensional. And that really is what is so fascinating about us being on this planet at this time. We are entering different shifts. We are entering different dimensions, whether they're of time, whether they're perception, whether they're of reality, whether they are of dreaming, whether they are just of being. So, am I who I am in this moment? Well, yeah, I'm pitching myself. I'm Kita as I see myself now. But how am I feeling or thinking of myself 5 hours from now, or 5 days, or 5 years? At any rate, I'm just pondering all this, and I'm sort of getting you all to think, oh, there are different ways of seeing, of feeling, and of being. And isn't that marvelous? So go ahead, experience it all, for there are no limitations, there are no boundaries. Everything is at your fingertips. Everything is the way you think it to be, believe it to be, feel it to be. How marvelous. Thanks a lot. See you next week.